Good morning, Clarence T. Brown here with you talking about Limited Liability Corporation and your management moment of the day. What's your legacy? What is your legacy? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Have you ever really thought about it? What do you want people to think about you when you're gone? What do you want your mark on the world to be? What do you want the one single most impactful thing that you do on your tenure here to look like? What's your legacy? Well, in the world of work, we should always try to create a legacy. What I tell people in the onboarding process is, well, when you advertised yourself for this job, you were telling me that you can do all of these things and you can do all of these things with expertise. I was telling you these were the things that I want to get done. Well, things change, times shift, and by the time you get here or by the time a person gets on a job, it always tends to be that, well, what the job wanted, they require a little more. And in most cases, it seems to be what has been advertised to us is not really adequately depicting what's sitting in front of us. But that's okay. There comes an opportunity gap. And that's an exciting place to be. And so in the onboarding process, when I talk to people about the opportunity gap, what I say is, now if you look at where what we require and what you can provide differ, you have an opportunity to leave a legacy. And so when you start thinking about legacy in your management moment, that's where you can start leaving a legacy on a job. That's when you can actually sit down and say, hey, they're requiring this of me, or they're expecting this of me, and I can't do it. Now, you don't have to be forefront right about it and tell people you can't do it, but realize in yourself that you can't do it. And then develop a strategic plan to ramp up to get to where they want you to be. But not just ramp up in the normal way. No, not at all. What you want to do is you want to do it with enthusiasm. You want to gain an expertise in that opportunity gap, thereby leaving a legacy. Thereby, when you leave that place, people will be able to look back and say, hey, Hank, John, Mary, Joe, Judith did this, and they did it with excellence, and they left a process in place. They left some procedures for us to go by. That's a legacy. Well, let's relate that to our everyday life. Same things happen. Every day we run across something that really requires more than we have. And a lot of times we get discouraged and turn around and walk away. But if we look at it proactively, we'll see that there's an opportunity gap there. And we can always figure out how we can create a process or procedure to make that better or to ramp us up to get to the place where we can do this with expertise or at least do it adequately, thereby leaving a legacy. So today I just want you to sit back and think about, what is my legacy? What mark do I want to leave on this world? How can I grow myself today to create a process or procedure so that when I walk away, things will be better, and it'll be better because I was here. Clarence T. Brown here with the Talking About Limited Liability Corporation and your management moment of the day. What is your legacy? Have a great day. I'll see you next week.